Man, it's been a busy week. I meant to get this to you like Tuesday and see how that went. It is officially Friday, and we're talking about our Year for Weekly Challenge. The three gods and goddesses that I picked were Thor, Athena, and Hecate. Athena and Hecate are kind of similar, but yeah, I picked them. Okay, so the rundown of Thor. Everybody knows Thor. Thor is the god of thunder. He is revered in Asatru. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Yeah, I always say Asatru. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Whatever. Norse. Yeah, Norse, Scandinavian, that sort of thing. The Vikings. Yes. Um, he is renowned for watching over fertility, the winds, the rains, and the crops. So we're not talking fertility for women, we're talking fertility for the earth, okay? He was married to Sif. He had a mistress, 3 kids, 2 sons, 1 girl, son of Odin and Jord, and he has his own hall in his own realm. He is the protector of gods and humans against evil. Cool stuff. He does not require human sacrifices, which is actually pretty different than a lot of the other gods at the historical time that we're requiring them. And that's why he's called the protector of humans, because we didn't have to kill each other to say thank you. He's known as being very hot-tempered. Thursday is Thor's Day. In fact, a lot of our weekly days are named after gods and goddesses in that religion. Pretty cool. And of course, he had the symbol of the hammer, his hammer. A lot of Molgenars are worn now among people who like Vikings, that sort of thing, but it's representative specifically of his hammer. In order to revere him now in a current manner, you would commune and honor him with a formal night, a skál, as it were. Just a traditional worship, not a service, more like a family kind of thank you, special dinner kind of thing, depending on the season, or if you were in need of earthly fertility, that's what you would do. Athena, aka Athene. Athene is named in honor of her. She is the patron goddess of heroic endeavors. I like her. I named a dog after her. I love her so much. She actually covers a lot. So wisdom, strength, law, and justice, and a crap ton more. But those are the big ones, all right? She had her own sisterhood of females. So all of her temples were women only. And she was a virgin goddess. Supposedly she did adopt a daughter. There were rumors that Scala was hers, but myths. So she was the daughter of Zeus and Metis. She is Greek. She has her own standing temples. So that's how you would worship her in a formal sense. You would go to her temple and be a priestess, or offer bread and stuff like that. Her symbols are the spear and the helmet that she's known for wearing. The battle gear, basically. Pretty cool. But she was very calm-tempered. She always encouraged wisdom before violence, which I think people kind of forget about. She's pretty cool. I like her a lot. Hecate. Hecate is really interesting. She's called Greek, but she's been around for a long time before the Greeks. In fact, it was written that she was worshipped by Zeus. So, yeah, pretty cool. Yeah. She's known as the mother of angels. She helps parents, which is awesome. She, again, is another big one that covers a huge umbrella of things. She's the protective family goddess. Again, the kids. She's known for her fierceness in battle and making judgments, kind of like the law and justice thing with Athena. She's known for her magic and sorcery, ghosts and necromancy, knowledge of plants and healing. That's one of the big ones, which is why she's still worshipped today by magicians with a K. She's the daughter of Perseus and Astaru, and she's also a virgin goddess. She also had her own temples, but she's known as the goddess of the crossroads. So if you were to worship her now, you could leave offerings and do a ritual at crossroads, and apparently that works as well. Her symbols are 2 torches and a key. She's always flanked by 2 black dogs. And she also has the triple form, which is known as the phases of the moon, or, oh goodness, what is it? Child Lady Crone. Basically, the phases of life for a woman. She is very tender-hearted. That's why she is the family goddess. So, although I did kind of pick 2 Greeks, I really don't count Hecate as a Greek. So, what did we do? I gotta find the paper again. I knew it was here somewhere. Okay, so the origins of each religion, we talked about that. Systematic thought. The big difference between the Astaro and everybody else is that basically you do it for yourself. So instead of praying to Thor, you would you would petition for a request, and then you would basically show your worth. So you don't pray and sit around and wait for something to happen. You say, hey, I have to wake up really early tomorrow. Help me out, man. But you'd still get up and pour yourself a cup of coffee, Hopefully things would just go easier throughout the day. The metaphysics. Obviously, Astaro has the levels of being, Midgard, Valhalla, all that stuff. Completely different thinking than our current Christian setting, or heaven, earth, hell. And again, obviously different than the Greeks. So while Zeus had his palace, and the gods and goddesses got to be cool, we're still stuck here on Earth. Hecate obviously is a little bit different than that, but we're not really sure because she's very different as well. Concept of transformation. So with Thor and Astaro, you transform yourself with the assistance of your ancestors and the gods. Greek transformation, you would be a priestess at Athena's temple, and the transformation would flow through you, and you would give thanks to the goddess. Hecate, you petition to the goddess. She helps you. You thank her, and that's how you transform. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's not like a big thing. Well, Thor, the lightning strikes you. Boom, transformation. And then the concept of ultimacy. And all of these, everybody lives on afterlife. Literally, you live on. It's cool. I like that. The unique contribution for each religion. What unique insights does this religion provide? To me, while I like the Vikings and the people that have gone back to Astaro, it's more of a do-it-yourself kind of thing. There's nobody that's going to save you. They want to see you being strong and being fierce. Obviously not bloodthirsty in battle at this point, but it's the point that you have to do it for yourself. No one's going to come do it for you. Jesus is not going to come down and help you bake your bread. You have to bake your bread. Maybe someone can help you out a little more, but things still have to be done. And I like that. I feel like there's a lot more community built together, even online. I've seen a lot more people reaching out and helping, a lot more. The only common thing I would say is that the Mormons are very, very similar in that it's very community based, and they're very willing to help each other out. I like that. Okay. Greeks, what unique insight do they provide? I feel like the Greeks kind of like we're little puppets to them kind of thing. We live at their grace. If there's something we want, we ask for it, and then we kind of worship in the temple and go about our day, sort of thing. I don't feel like there's a lot of uniqueness to take away from that. Hecate, I feel like even though she's encompassed a lot, she's been around a lot for history. And the big thing that people pick up on is the magic and sorcery, but they forget about the idea that she's the knowledge of herbs and the plants and the healing, which is pretty big. Even today, we're discovering things in the Amazon rainforest that heal cancer, and that's big. She doesn't have a particular religion She actually has fit into a lot historically because we've drug her through because she's awesome. Currently, it's pagan worship. And of course, you would petition her for things. And I think that's unique in contrast to Christianity, where you pray. You still have to make a sacrifice, obviously not human, or you still have to offer an offering instead of tithing, per se. It would be food or wine or something towards what you're asking her for. So in that way, that's unique, but it doesn't specifically go with any religion. Anyone can worship her. She's cool. I like her. How do they differ? Well, we just kind of talked about that. Yeah, these were my picks because I like them. They're cool. I picked Thor because he's one I've seen a lot revered in online groups as far as strength. The ideal family man, right? But we forget that he had a mistress. He had a mistress. Yeah. And so I feel like that's the honor thing is a little skewed. But again, it depends on your values. Yeah. Not knocking the poly lifestyle. It's just not for me. Okay. One partner for me, please. That's it. That's all I need. Of course, my ex didn't feel the same way, so ha ha ha. Anyway, so I hope that this has been useful to you, and I did. I made a little fantastic chart, and I just scribbled, and it got me thinking, you know, about how Hecate is probably one of the few goddesses that has been carried through. I mean, we're talking druids, we're talking everything that has practiced magic specifically, sorcery, whatever you want to call it, specifically, she has been carried through. So I find that very fascinating. And I like the idea that it gives you an opportunity to try something new. If you wanted to petition it, I mean, not going to hurt anything. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you had a fun week. I hope this has made you think about comparing our differences in the spectrum of appreciating and being thankful. Perhaps you're very thankful you're a Christian, so you don't have to do all this crap. You know, you don't have to worry about which God had who and which children and loved children, and, you know, Zeus did everybody, so God forbid you have to remember all that. I'd never survive in that religion. I forget my kids' names. I call it, yeah, you, the one that's in trouble. Just, yeah. So, yeah. When God's really super easy. I love you guys. I hope this made you think. That was the point. I hope you have a wonderful week. And I got a new office job. So I'm going to try very hard to make sure everything is taped ahead of time. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Affairs should be uploaded Monday morning. And I will continue to pick up a few videos as I can as I move to throughout the week. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye!